teams. Now the 11 and under, sponsored by Pinnacle Soccer Academy, Industrial Forge, NR Integration, Rockingham General Store, and Lamar's Pharmacy. Coaches are Cecil Valeda, Erica Steedley, Ralph Navarro, Stanley Beckham, and Dewey Beckham. Give it up for the 11 under teams. And last, we have the 14 under soccer team, sponsored by B&B Septic Raiders. Coaches are Harrison Lee. Give it up for the future Red Raiders. Red Raider Touchstone Club would like to honor this year's Red Raider Wall of Fame inductees. Everyone give it up for Mr. Wayne Brigman, Tony Lee, Tommy Davis, and Coach Gavin Vickers. We will induct these into the Hall of Fame during halftime at tonight's game.
Good evening, Raider Nation, and all of our viewers out there. I'm Sky Keck here alongside Heath Carver tonight at Red Raider Field in Bacon County for this big region matchup between the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets and the Bacon County Red Raiders. Heath, get us started. How you feeling? What you think?
Hey, man, this is rivalry week for us. We talked about it a little bit off air. You know, I want to beat Jeff Davis at everything. It don't matter what it is, staring contest, tic-tac-toe. If they're lined up across from me, I want to beat them. And, you know, I hope our guys come out with that mentality. Again, it's a friendly rivalry, if you will. We're neighbors, but it's always been a high, intense game when we get together. There's been some great ones over the years for Bacon County against Jeff Davis, and we hope they keep that tradition up tonight. And it's going to take a tall order on our guys. They're going to have to play a great game against a great team. Coach Helton and them come in here running the wing tee offense, man. I don't know anybody much better in the state that's running it like they do. So it's a tall order for our guys. But if they play their game like they're supposed to and just eliminate the stupid penalties that's ate us up this year, I think we're going to come out here and shock some people tonight.
And like you said, rivalry week, that's a big deal. You know, anytime people ask me, you know, well, who's Bacon County's rival? I say, that's not even a question. It's Jeff Davis.
Yeah, 100%.
There's one correct answer, and that's the only one.
That's right.
And, you know, like you said, anytime we play them in anything, we want to beat them. Anytime, you know, we play, they want to beat us.
That's right.
That's just how it works. And tonight, it just so happens that we're going to play a huge region matchup against them. And, you know, there's stuff on the line here. You're talking about playoff rankings, region positioning, which, you know, with the way it's going, region positioning is mattering less and less, it seems like, with the reclassification coming. But still, what it comes down to is even if there was absolutely nothing on the line, both these teams and counties want to beat each other.
Man,
so
it don't matter if we ain't won a game all year. This is an important game. Like I said, it's just one of those games. And if you can't get fired up for it, man, I don't know. Like I said, it's just you can't explain it other than rivalry week.
Yeah, and I had somebody ask me actually earlier this week, well, why is Jeff Davis the rivalry? And I said, well, you got to think, we border each other, and if you go back throughout Bacon County history, it seems like we've stood in each other's way time and time again in various sports and what have you. And that's just what makes it, and that's what builds it and creates that, you know, animosity, I guess you can call it.
I can remember back before my playing days, I think it was 1994, we were the first team to beat them over there in their stadium. Fast forward a few years in baseball, it was us and them down there at the rec department on the old high school field down there battling out for a state championship. Mm-hmm. It just seems like we're always going to be in each other's way. And, you know, again, there ain't nothing wrong with a rivalry.
And it seems, you know, throughout the years, you know, each county, various sports here and there, there's been highs, there's been lows in sports. And, you know, the other one wants to take advantage of it and, you know, kick them while they're down and beat them while they're down. Well, they're not. They've got two programs here, two sports, two teams that are, you know, on the same path. Yep. Almost you'd call it a collision course, you know. And I feel like we're going to see a good game tonight, a good competitive game. And you're going to see two rivals get after it. I mean, you can tell it just the energy by the players, pregame warm-ups.
That's right.
You know, there's something a little different out there tonight.
Yeah, I can look at it as being just locked in. They are ready to come out and see our Red Raiders come out. And, man, I'll be honest with you, we see our little Red Raiders come on the field with them. That's pretty awesome. I don't think we've ever done that before, man. Our Red Raiders take the field, and, man, I'm excited for the game tonight. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, we're sitting here not far away from getting this thing started. There's 10 seconds on that clock.
Yep.
We're watching both teams run out. We've got plenty of little Raiders here tonight on rec night. I mean, it's a big night, Heath. I mean, we're playing a region ball game against Jeff Davis. We're honoring the rec kids. We're honoring the Wall of Fame members tonight.
That's right.
And with the weather tonight, it feels like football season. I mean, I'm not really sure what else you could ask for.
Man, everything's perfect for Friday Night Lights here in Bacon County. Looks like Red Raiders are going to receive the kickoff. We've got our O-line down there getting ready. We come out and it looks like Keandre Dixon's going to be our deep man tonight.
And I'll say the sting of last year's defeat in Jeff Davis has not left this Raider program, because there have been signs up this week with the final score of last year's ball game. And, I mean, we're wanting to change that tonight.
Oh, I can tell you, Coach Thad mentioned it way back in the summer when the 912 Sports, when he was doing his interview. That was the one thing he brought up was that defeat last year hurt. And he wanted our guys to remember that. And like I said, it's not going unnoticed for sure. And like you said, seeing the number up and the score up, again, that just intensifies everything. And Jeff Davis tees it up, probably one of the best kickers in the region at least. I think he had a 54-yard field goal early in the season.
Nice.
High pooch kick. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Ball go out of bounds. Ready to start. Good position on the 35-yard line.
That is a smart play there by your Raiders special teams.
Yep. It looked like he was going to settle under it and return it, but he let it go out of bounds, and we're going to take over there at the 35-yard line. See if our Red Raiders can come out with a little intensity and get started tonight here on the first drive.
I know they would love to see a fast start.
That's right. We come out with one wide receiver to the bottom, one to the top. Jeff Davis comes out with a three-man front and hand it off number 4. And he's tackled pretty quick. He's going to get stopped with no gain there. Trying to hit right off tackle there. Linebacker coming up and swallowed out up. Didn't give him no room to run. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for our Red Raiders. Now we run twins to the downside, twins to the top side. Our Red Raiders are moving towards the concession stand. Hand off again to him right up the middle. He's got a hole. And he's going to gain up about 6-7 yards on the play. Nice run by Keandre right up the middle. Big hole right there by our offensive line. We're running with our tempo offense we've been running this season. Try to get them to jump off sides. Scotland looks to the sideline to get the play. He draws back the pass. Draws it in, throws it into double folks right there. 2 guys in the same area. We're going to bring up 4th down for our Red Raiders.
Yep, just had 2 guys right there sit down in the same hole, and Scotland threw it basically in between them. And
delivered a little low. And our stumble there first of the game seems to be here again tonight. We just haven't been able to get the first drive going anywhere.
Yeah, and you feel like these slow starts have kind of plagued us the entire season so far. So I know I've certainly heard plenty about it.
High snap. He does get it off, and it's going to roll. A lot better than what it looked like it was going to be. Isaiah had to get it off his foot really quick. And it's going down at the Jeff Davis 29. And we're going to see that wing T offense come onto the field. Oh, they're going to get us for offsides. False start. So they're going to move them up 5 yards. Or they're going to re-kick it. I think they're going to re-kick.
They might be doing us a favor here.
Yeah.
Let Isaiah get a better punt off, and they'll start with worse field position.
Yeah. So we line it back up. We're going to try to punt it again. Whitman Tire snapping. Good snap this time. Higher kick. About a 5-yard penalty right there. That's where it's going to change the field just a little bit for them.
You're going to be battling the elements tonight in the special teams game. You got some wind. You got a little bit colder air.
They got another flag down.
Flag on the play.
That looks like in the area roughing the kicker. Yeah, and right now we are definitely kicking into the wind. If you look at the flags, they are straight horizontal right there.
Okay, so Heath, with this Jeff Davis offense, tell us what we need to see from our defense tonight to play a good, sound game.
Man, they got to do the same thing they've been doing. Manning up front. Like I said, that wing T, that offensive line is trying to get to those linebackers. So our D-line, we've got to make sure we're being very, disciplined in what we're doing and give our linebackers a chance to make the play. And it's a dive right up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play.
And this offense, that's what Jeff Davis wants all night long.
They're going to run 5 yards in a cloud of dust all night. There ain't nothing fancy about it. And it'll eat up a clock, and it's just, to me, I'm old school. I like that kind of offense. This new generation like that spread and fun and gun and things like that. But give me a game like this all night long, and I'm happy. But our Red Raiders, we got to figure out how to stop that dive. Send a man in motion, do a pitch. He's got the edge. And he's going to pick up a big first down right there.
Yeah, a little bit of speed shown there by number 22 for Jeff Davis.
Yeah. And that number 22, man, he's their workhorse on offense and defense. A little Energizer bunny out there. Our Red Raiders on defense, we come out with a 4-man front. Jeff Davis runs the twins to the top side. Wing team in the backfield, under center. Number 24 goes in motion. Dive at the middle, and number 23 stuffs it right there. Nowhere to go. And, man, Carter's had a great season so far at that middle linebacker position. He just seems to find a way to get through that line and make the play when we need it.
And if you're Bacon County, those are the kind of plays you want on defense and put this offense behind the sticks.
That's right. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 11 for Jeff Davis. And like I said, man, they don't get in no hurry running this offense either. They eat up the clock. And me and Coach Bordeaux was talking this morning a little bit. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for us to score if our offense ain't on the field, and that little dive play is going to pick up about 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, this offense will eat up the clock, and it'll limit your possessions in the ball game. So when you get the ball, you got to take advantage of it.
So bring up a big 3rd down for our Red Raiders, 3rd down and about 5. And I'll tell you, I feel like, especially with the way the wind is right now, Jeff Davis kicker is definitely going to be a weapon for them. Oh, it's going to jump off sides.
Off sides on the Jackets. That'll back them up a couple and bring up 3rd and long for the Jackets.
Going to bring up about a 3rd and 9 here. Well, about 10. Seven minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Score 0-0 here in Bacon County.
Some noise for this defense.
Man in motion. And they call timeout. 7 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And that's, for us, that's a good thing when they start burning timeouts like that.
Absolutely. But like you just said, 7 minutes, 32 seconds to go. We're halfway, through the first quarter. I feel like it just started.
And we ain't had one possession each.
Right. That's how it'll be. If you let Jeff Davis pick up first downs in this game, I mean, you're talking, 2 minutes a clip right there, and they'll just keep eating it up.
And, you know, it's one of those things. I know Berrien County last week held close with them the first half. The second half, Jeff Davis just wore them out with that ground and pound and pulled away there. But, you know, the first half, Berrien was, if I'm not mistaken, Berrien might have been up at one point.
I know this offense will wear on you, you know, body blows, as they say. And come the fourth quarter, it's do you still want to tackle those guys?
That's right. You know, Jeff Davis is they've got a few more players than we do, but they're like us. They're playing guys both ways and things like that. Again, this is true small South Georgia football tonight, and our guys, we're going to see how tough we are. Jeff Davis comes out. One man, one wide receiver up top, one down to the bottom. Under center, quarterback's under center, sends a man in motion. Goes for a pitch. And it's going to be close to a first down. I think they're going to be just short.
Run by the quarterback. Going to bring up 4th and about an inch.
Be 4th down and a yard here, and Jeff Davis is going to go for it. This offense is set up for it. Dive play right up the middle of quarterback sneak. They hold.
They'll move the sticks there.
They are. They're going to give it a first down.
They'll bring up Jacket, 1st down.
He had that lean right there coming over the line, I think is what got it for him.
Heath, I'm surprised I haven't seen the tush push yet this season.
Yeah. That's one of those plays, man, everybody gets aggravated with, but, hey, it works. Keep doing it. Fake the handoff to the quarterback does. He makes one guy miss, makes another guy miss. And he's going to go into the end zone for a score.
He is extremely agile.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he probably made 3 or 4 guys miss right there on that play.
It was bad handoff or fake handoff. It seemed like we were going to swallow him up in the backfield, and, man, he just scooted away from us. And that's the thing about, you know, the region we're in. They're going to make plays. We got to make plays. Their kicker sets up the kicking block. Number 12 is going to be the holder for Jeff Davis. Oh, Amari Riles got in there for another block. What a great job by that young man this season. I don't know what kind of award you give for PAT blocks, but he's got to be leading the state in that, man. I don't know if that's a stat line or not.
That's a common occurrence these days. It seems like every game.
Yep. Yeah, you can almost count on him going to get in there. Great job by that young man, sophomore, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, we always say it. Special teams are often forgotten about, but they can make a huge difference in the game.
That's right.
And, I mean, you know, that only takes 1 point off the board, but how many games do you see week in and week out that are decided by 1 point?
Yep. Again, and when you start talking about the Jeff Davis rivalry, there's been a lot of 1, 2, 3 point games been decided.
And that's what you expect in a rivalry matchup. You expect it to go down to the wire and for it to be a one-possession game.
And with these guys here, I know, like I said, I've grown up with them, coaching them in the rec league. That's the way it's always been, us and Jeff Davis. We line up to receive the kick. Another high kick. Mike Dixon's going to get it. He's trying to find him a hole. He made a man miss. And he's going to bring it out to about the 34-yard line.
I think, you know, clearly Jeff Davis wants to try to keep it away from Santiago there on the kick returns.
Oh, yeah. So that's where they're going to spot it at. That's the 35-yard line. Our offense comes onto the field. We got 2 wide receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. One running back in the backfield with Scotland Hennessy as a quarterback. Hands it off to number 4. He's got blocker. He's got him a hole. He's trying to spin off, and he's going to pick up a good chunk of yards, about 6-7 yards on the play. Going to bring up second down and I'll say a long 3. We run with our tempo offense. Our line gets right back to the ball. Hand it off to him again right up the middle. He's driving his feet, and he's going to pick up a first down on that hard run right there. Right off tackle.
That's great for the offense, and it's great for the defense. Because you know that defense will want to take a breather here, stay off the field for a little bit.
That's right. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top. One running back in the backfield.
Scott McCarty's here tonight. You can tell by T-shirts flying all over the place.
Yep. Hand it off to Travis. And, man, he is met behind the line, loss of about 4 yards on the play. That linebacker scooted right past our blocker. And we had a guy pulling, and he didn't see him coming off the edge of that line. Going to bring up second down and 15 for our Red Raiders. And, Sky, we don't like to be behind the chains.
No, not where you want to be at all.
Pass just right outside the hands of Amari Riles in the flats. Going to bring up third down and 15.
Incomplete pass by Scotland Hennessy to Amari Riles. Bring up third and long.
Our Red Raiders, we're going to stick with one wide receiver to the top, one down to the bottom. We look to have a couple of tight ends in tight.
Let's see what we got in the playbook here for third, and we got 14 on the big board.
They look like they're going to bring the house, and they do. Scotland goes back to throw.
Oh, that
nice
is a great
ball.
throw.
Great
What a ball.
job. Drops it right into the breadbasket of Amari Riles in stride. Look at this replay, man.
Man, that is a dime.
You can't throw that one no better. Great job, Scotland Hennessy.
Good pocket, too, there by the O-line.
Look at that. Just dropped it right into his hands. Our Red Raiders come quickly. Hand it off to number 4. He's got him a little hole. He's bouncing off one. And he's fighting for every yard he can.
That was a solid 9 yards there on that carry.
Yep. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what they're going to call. It was a little extra pushing and shoving right there. We'll see. Personal foul on Jeff Davis, so that's going to give us a first down. And half the distance to the goal, probably. Man, what a great play right there.
Man,
like I said, everything worked good. They were bringing the house. Our line held firm, stood up for it. And, man, what a pass from Scotland Hennessy. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the top, one wide receiver to the bottom. And off number 4 again. And he gets close. And it's going to be a touchdown. Yes, sir. Great run by Keandrick Dixon right there.
What an answer.
Woo! And our Red Raiders, we come out with our swinging gate point after try. We have seen us run a 2-point conversion out of that.
We have.
But we're going to set up to kick it. Isaiah Thomas is coming back for the point after try. And it is good. So with 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first quarter, our Red Raiders go up by 1 here in the Red Kingdom.
You had a few hard runs there by Keandre where he was just bouncing off of tacklers, and then that third down play, we talked about it this year. You know, teams, they game plan towards Santiago. It's no secret. But we've said it, there's plenty of athletes on that offense and on the field, and Amari hasn't had a huge role in the passing game this year, but that's what he can do. A play like that does not surprise me at all.
And that's one of those plays, man, as that ball's up in the air and it's floating like that, that gives you all the time in the world to think, oh, crap, don't drop this ball. We see it on the college level all the time.
The professional level.
Yeah. How often that ball right there is dropped. And, man, great job by all of our offense on that. Like I said, man, just to pick up the blitzes that were coming. Like you said, that was a great pocket. Like I said, I don't know if Coach Thad could have drawn that play up no better. Our Red Raiders are going to kick it off. High kick, going to come down about the 20-yard line. It's bobbled, and our Red Raiders pick it up. It looks like we're going to get the ball back.
Yeah, that was just a flat
yes, sir.
Muff there by the return man.
Great job right there. Again, like you said, there wasn't nothing fancy about that. The guy was running in trying to catch it, and it just bounced off his pads. Going to put our Red Raider offense right back on the field here.
Talk about momentum. I can tell you who has every bit of it right now.
Telling you what, and we need to keep our foot on the gas right here. Don't let up. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the top side, one wide receiver to the bottom. And off number 4. And he swallowed up before he can do anything right there. Not going to pick up anything. Going to bring up second down and 10. Jeff Davis comes back out with a 3-man front line, which means they got 3 linebackers back there. Scotland drops back to pass. He's got Santiago. He's trying to make a guy miss, and he's going to come down about the 19-yard line. Going to bring up a first down for our Red Raiders.
First time we've called Santiago's name tonight.
Yep. And like you said, man, after the first couple of weeks, everybody knew Santiago Bazell. They've been covering him. Our Red Raiders come with 1 wide receiver. He goes up the middle. He picks up another few-yard ball. And I think we might fell back down on it.
Yep.
Whew, that was close. We picked up about 4 yards on the play. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the bottom side. Nope, we're switching up, go twins to the top side. We got a up back. And Santiago Bazell's down here by himself. We send the guy in motion. Fake the handoff, pass it number 17. And he picks up about 1 yard on the play. Not a lot of running out there. They got that pretty quick. Great job by Noah Cawthorn to catch that ball. It's going to bring up third down and about 5 for our Red Raiders. And we are down on the 9-yard line.
All right, Raider fans, let's keep that momentum going. Give it up for your Raiders.
We come with a tight bunch set. And then we're going to spread them out a little bit. Put some air under it. We got fortunate on that not to turn it over.
Yeah, that ball hit their DB right in the hands.
Yep. I think there was some miscommunication on the route that was supposed to be ran. I think Scotland wanted a corner route, and we're going to send a kicking team on. Again, every point in this game's going to count for sure. Isaiah setting it up. This should be about a 36-yard field goal. He does have the wind to his face. Nice snap. Nice kick right through the middle.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Great job by Isaiah. That gives our Red Raiders a 10-6 lead here. 1 minute and 55 seconds in the first quarter. You're talking about an exciting few minutes right there, Sky.
Yeah, and then we talked about earlier the elements out here in the wind. It didn't seem to bother Isaiah there on that field goal.
He's definitely trying to keep it low. You can tell that, but great job by our offense there. It didn't go exactly like they wanted it to, but we did get some points on the board. Coach Thad learned from Coach Smart's mistake a few weeks ago. When you can get 3 points, go get 3 points.
Yep, and you just triggered every Georgia fan on this broadcast.
Oh, I'm still having issues about that. Isaiah teased it up. Line drive kick, and it's going to come down about the 20-yard line. It's going to die. And we finally bring him down on about the 29-yard line. And our defense is going to come on the field. Let's see if they've done some homework during the last couple of offensive series we had. They had a little bit of time.
Yeah, they had a breather for sure.
See how we can stop this wing T. Jeff Davis is taking their time getting the play in. You know, be honest, sometimes that gets frustrating, just waiting on them to get the play in. Send a man in motion, dive up the middle, and, man, we swallowed that up. Nowhere to go. Again, number 23 had his nose in there right along with number 77, Mason Johnson. And the beautiful part about that, both of them's juniors.
Right. Yeah, we've talked about it. There's still a lot of youth on this team.
Man. I said, we got some, some senior leadership for sure, but, man, our strengths and our youth. And when you can combine that senior leadership with that youth, we can have some good stuff going on. Brings up a long 2nd down and 10 for Jeff Davis. Well, about 8. They moved up 2 yards. Man in motion. Fake the dive, do the pitch.
That's a good play there.
Yep.
Smart play by the quarterback. Option number 22, bring up Jacket. 1st down.
We've got an injured Red Raider on the play, so we'll take our first time out of the night here and be back shortly. All right, we're back here with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And see how we just saw there on that play. The reason that wing T triple option offense is tough to stop, man, there's just so many moving parts to it.
Yeah, you have to put a hat on a hat every single play.
Hand it off at the middle. Not a whole lot to go, a couple of yards there. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for Jeff Davis. Clock ticking down here at the end of the period. Still 42 seconds left on the clock. And like Jeff Davis, they'll run one play, I think, right here, and that'll be the end of the quarter. But the thing is with this wing T, again, it'll lull you to sleep, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, they'll throw a pass out here, and we might not be ready for it. Send another man in motion, dive play up the middle.
It's big Theron Moore wrestling him down.
Short run on the play, taken down by Theron Moore.
Big 3rd down play.
Bring up 3rd and short.
The issue I have with that, though, they done pushed there and back 6 yards to make that play, so they're definitely getting their hands on our D-line. And, man, we got a ball game here, Sky.
Oh, yeah. I mean, typical. I think it's everything we expected so far.
That's right.
With that, we'll take a break, and we'll come back to you when the second quarter begins. All right, here we go, Heath.
It's always entertaining when they have to switch the ends of the field there right at the 50-yard line. A lot of the guys ain't sure which way to go. So that brings up third down for Jeff Davis. Need a big stop here for our offense. Hand it off to their big running back.
Man, he's a load out there.
He definitely is a big youngin'. Big first down for Jeff Davis. Brings it down to Bacon County's 32-yard line. They come out. Like I said, it's going to be all night them running that wing T. Quarterback keeps it. He spins off one, and we hit him, but he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. Bring up second down and 5 for Jeff Davis. Man, that quarterback is shifty for sure. Dye played number 34 right up the middle again. Picks up another first down for Jeff Davis.
Yeah, that backfield of Jeff Davis is filled with really good athletes.
Oh, yeah. And that fullback, man, he's a load. Hands it off up the middle again. And they're gonna pick up about 4 yards on the play.
Gain on the play. Bring up second and 6.
I said we got to definitely figure out how to stop that big guy, but there's so many options right there that we got to watch for.
Looking out there, number 60 for Jeff Davis is a grown man.
Yep. Jeff Davis got some athletes. Number 10 there is he's D1 commit already. And they're going to get us for offsides.
I think we might have got a late flag there as well, unsportsmanlike.
And I think the way our guys are talking to our other guys, it looks like it's going to be on us. Again, we talked about that, man. That seemed to be our Achilles heel right there, is just stupid personal fouls that we don't need.
All sides of the defense bring up third and short.
Personal foul.
Second at about 1.
Yeah, and this end of the field and this deep into the red zone, you don't want to be giving up free yards.
No. So that's going to move them half the distance to the goal, bring them down to about the 4-yard line.
Personal foul from the defense. Hayden's call. Bring up 1st and goal.
And, man, we've asked our defense time and time again to stand up, and they have this year, and we definitely need them here again. Send a man in motion. And number 16, great job.
Cut him down right there. I see Cam Merritt in there, Carter Chansey.
Brings up 2nd down and goal for Jeff Davis on about the 5-yard line, so they lost a yard on the play. Through the toss pitch. And what a great hit by number 5. Nice open field tackle right there. Brings up a big 3rd down for our Red Raiders.
You got to think this is probably 2-down territory for Jeff Davis.
Bring up 3rd and goal.
2 downs to get 3 yards possibly.
Nope. We run an extra lineman in there, defensive lineman in on the game. Man, that big fullback, though, look right there. They got to blow the whistle or something. Wow. That play looked like it took forever right there before they ever blew a whistle.
A 2nd effort, a 3rd effort, a 4th effort.
And he's going to go in for a score right there. Our D-line looked like we had him held up, but, man, that whistle never came. Let's see what we can do right here. Nice low kick, and it's going to go through the uprights. So 8 minutes and 58 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Red Raiders go down 13-10. And, man, again, that's what we expect in this game.
Oh, yeah. A lot of momentum swings, a lot of adversity. I'm sure you can expect the full course here.
That's right. Coach Thad's preached it every time I've been around him. You know, they're going to make plays, we got to make plays. And that's what they did. They came back down. They took the momentum away from us a little bit. And now we got to see how we going to answer back here. Kicker looks like he's setting it up more to this sideline. He might be more middle now. No, he's going to kick it more to our sideline, it looks like. High kick. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Kicked out of bounds on the
We got
bring up Raider 1st down on the 35.
Another flag here. Let's see, he might have got us for holding right there. Well, he picked it up. Or it must have been for the out of bounds. So that's going to bring our Red Raiders taking the ball here at the 35-yard line. 8 minutes and 58 seconds left in the half.
I think that wind has picked up down there a little bit. These flags are really whipping right now.
They really are.
Quarter student section, make some noise.
Our Red Raiders come with twins to the top. Scotland rolls down. He's going to throw it away. And they got a flag here. Legal man downfield, maybe. That's about where that area is at. Again, we just seem to shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yep, that's going to back us up.
And we get to replay the first down, though.
5 yards. Bring up 1st and 15 for the Raiders.
Our Red Raiders come with twins to the top side, one wide receiver to the bottom. Hand it off. And, man, he just wrapped up.
Yeah, nothing going there on that run play for the Raiders.
It's going to be another loss for a yard right there.
Nowhere to go on the play for Connie Gibson. Bring up 2nd and 15.
Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the bottom side. One wide receiver up top. We got a tight end to the top side. One running back in the backfield with Scotland Hennessy. He drops back to pass. Got false start on Bacon County.
False start on the Raiders.
Wow. And, man, he was wide open right there.
Yeah, that could have been a big play. It's kind of snowballing right now, Heath.
Yeah, we got to stop the bleeding. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 20. We got twins to the bottom side, twins to the top. We send a man in motion. Roll.
Oh, and he finds Noah Cothran there.
Old Noah has become sure-handed for us right here, man. He knew he was going to take a hit, man. He brought it into his chest and gave a nice play right there. Brings up 3rd down and 5 for our Red Raiders.
Yeah, Noah's come up with some big catches this season.
We run twins to the bottom side. Scotland goes back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And looks like it's going to be incomplete. Thought San Diego had it, but they knocked it out of his hands.
Yeah, he took a pretty good hit there at the end of that one.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 5 for our Red Raiders.
Decision time here for Coach Thad.
Looks like we're going to run the punt team on. Scotland tried to make something happen and got open to throw. And I said, man, Jeff Davis just swarmed around San Diego and knocked it out of his hands. Nice end-over-end kick.
Yeah, that is a really good punt.
And great job by our cover team right there. Bring him down about the 19-yard line. They're going to say about the 20-yard line.
You had some bodies go airborne right there on that tackle.
He got hit on the 19. He landed on the 20. So our defense is going to come on the field and see if we can find a stop right here. Jeff Davis comes out first time with trips to the top side. Or no, that's the quarterback getting the play in. They'll have twins to the top side. First and 10 for Jeff Davis, 7 minutes and 21 seconds left. Quarterback tried to fake the dive, man. We ate all that all to pieces right here.
Yeah, there was nothing going on that play.
Our guys did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Nowhere to go for the quarterback on the play. Stop by Cameron Merritt and Noah
It's going to knock them back a yard.
Bring up
Going to be 2nd down and 11. Man, what a great push by our D-line right there.
Yeah, got some big bodies out there on that D-line.
And that dive play again.
That's Jalen Marion in there on that stop.
in the backfield by Jalen Marion. Bring up 3rd and long for the Jackets.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for Jeff Davis right here.
All right, Raider fans. 3rd down for your Red Raider defense.
Jeff Davis eating clock up. Send a man in motion, toss sweep to the outside. Hard hit.
Good run by the Jackets. That'll bring up 1st down.
Yeah, that was a big 1st down there for Jeff Davis to pick up.
Yep.
Had that offense really right where you want them, 3rd and long.
There was a flag at the end of the play. Don't know what they called over there. It was on the Jacket sideline. I think it was going to be after the play because they're moving the chains.
I think we have a timeout down there by your Red Raiders, so we'll take a timeout ourselves and be right back. I will say, he's probably the first PA announcer I've heard this year actually recognize the other team. Can't nobody say he's biased.
That's right.
All right, we're back here. Jeff Davis with a 1st and 10 here. 5 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the 1st half.
And, man, that was a big play. We needed it on our end, but we sure didn't get it. That tall sweep got us. Handed up off the middle again to that big fullback. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. Real quick, do want to give a shout out to our band. Went over to Berrien County last week for a competition, came away with some great scores, and proud of our band. And we were talking about it this morning at halftime shows. Man, our band's been showing out. Oh, they're gonna get us for offsides. Another quick 5 yards for them, and to me, that's our biggest foe is ourselves.
And
Another first down for.
You know that just eats the coaches up down there.
Oh, yeah. Fumble. Oh, we got the ball. We scooped it.
He's going to score.
Yes, sir. There and more scoops and scores right here. Great job, and there's penalty flags all over the place. I don't know. I ain't seen that many flags thrown at one time in a long time. Blocking the back.
Man, did Theron look like an athlete right there or what once he got that ball? It kind of made you forget that's a D lineman.
It is Red Raider, first down.
Great play, but, man, we hurt ourselves. That was a score. All we had to do was let him run on into the end zone. So our Red Raiders going to take over on the 20-yard line. Four minutes and 42 seconds left in the half. Our Red Raiders come led by our offensive line, number 58, number 50, number 68, number 61, and number 52. We got twins to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top. They are definitely double coverage, and he's got him a hole. And
Wow.
Keandre Dixon's going to go in for the score.
What a great run. What a great cut back there by Keandre.
Great answer by our offense right there, right after our defense comes up big on a fumble. We line up in our swinging gate. We're going to bring our O-line over. Scotland Hennessy is our holder. Isaiah is our kicker. Whitman Tire is our snapper. Nice kick right through the uprights. And our Red Raiders take the lead with 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the half, 17-13.
What a big sequence of events there for your Red Raiders.
What a great job by our defense, our offense. I said that was a great cut by Keandre to find a hole, and our O-line was still holding on to their block. That's the reason he was allowed to do that. And, man, just that last 5 yards, it was nothing but pure grit as he was dragging the guy that had him by the jersey. He wasn't going to be denied.
Man, this place went into pandemonium a while ago.
And again, you know, Theron Moore is one of my kids, man. I've been with him since he was 6 years old. To see that, man, I was having a good time with him. I'm just glad that penalty didn't hurt us. Isaiah tees it up. Nice, high, long kick through the end zone.
Down into the end zone,
Woo!
man.
He put that toe into that ball. Hey, you can't return it if it goes through the end zone.
Man, that's just next level right there.
So Jeff Davis is going to take over with 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the half. The interesting part is, though, Jeff Davis does get the ball back at the end at the next quarter, next half. So we need a big stop by our D-line here, defense.
Yeah, this is one of those big, sequences, moments in a ball game. Bill Belichick always talked about winning the last 4 minutes of the half.
Yep.
And then the first 4 minutes of the second half.
So our defense comes out. Jeff Davis comes out with their wing T formation under center. Hands off that big fullback.
Strong run by the Jackets brought down Nolan Powell.
Picks up about 9 yards on the play.
Bring up second and short.
Clock ticking down to 4:15 here in the second quarter. Jeff Davis is on the 29-yard line. They send a man in motion, heading to big fullback again. And, man, he's just dragging a couple of our guys each and every time. Just chunking off yards right there, 6, 7, 8 yards at a time. And
yeah, these guys are difficult to tackle regardless of who's carrying the ball.
Yep.
They all bring something different. You've got power and speed back there in that backfield.
Brings up another first down for Jeff Davis. Fakes the handoff. Spins one guy. And, man, he's going to pick up another 11 yards on the play for a first down. Clock's wound down to 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Jeff Davis comes to the line. 4-man front for Bacon County. Hand it off again to the big fullback. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play.
Tripped up by Cameron Merritt and Carter Chansey. Bring up Jackets, 2nd and 5.
They have moved into Bacon County territory. They're on our 45-yard line. Our Red Raider defense, and we're going to call a timeout. Coach Wilder's going to try to get his guys' heads right.
Yep, we'll take a timeout with them and return here shortly. Here we are, Jeff Davis, 2nd and 6 here on the Raider side of the 50 at the 45-yard line.
2:50 to go in the 2nd quarter. Bring up Jackets, 2nd down.
2nd down and 6 for Jeff Davis. And the big fullback again. He bounces off a couple of guys. And we drive him back, but he picks up another 4 or 5 yards on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1. And, man, they just got a duo of just big fullbacks. They keep just tripping them right on in on us. Because 34 is a dude, and, man, number 46, he stands above everybody else out there. Be 3rd and short. Quarterback's neat right up the middle. Pick up the first down.
That'll be just enough for a Jacket. 1st down.
Clock winding down into the 2-minute area. Jeff Davis is driving here late in the 2nd quarter. And, man, we swallow up that time. Number 5, Jalen Marion, come in from his linebacker position. Chop that big fullback down. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Jeff Davis. Jeff Davis still has 2 timeouts in the half.
Yep, 1 minute and 45 seconds to go here in the first half.
Our Red Raiders need to find a way to make a stop right here. This would be huge at the end of the half. He pulled it.
Man, and he is fast.
And just shifty, man. Going to be a big first down for Jeff Davis. Going to bring him all the way down to about the 16-yard line. Clock running down, 1 minute and 20 seconds. Try to hand off to the big fullback. He picks up a couple of yards there. Down to 1 minute. They're at our 15-yard line. Run that toss play again.
Oh, and that's a great tackle outside there by Jalen Marion.
Looks like number 9 was in there. Number 11 was in there. Great job by our Jackets, and they're going to call a timeout.
That was a 9, not a 5. I believe that is DJ Peterson.
DJ Peterson, yep.
.54 seconds to go here in the first half. Jeff Davis driving in Red Raider territory. And again, Jeff Davis will receive the ball to start the second half. So,
and we definitely, again, we need that stop right here, something awful. Go in at the halftime up. Again, they busted a few big runs on us here in this drive and come on down the field. And, again, that's Jeff Davis' MO right there. They're going to say, hey, you know what we're running, now you just got to stop us. And our guys have got to get disciplined and hat on hat and just make the play here. Third down and a long about 7 yards here. Man in motion. Fake the handoff. Got the pitch.
Oh, man.
He bobbles it.
Just bounced his way right there.
Option out to the running back for the Jackets. Bring up first and goal.
They're going to have it down about the 4-yard line. First and goal. 38 seconds left.
And that's a Jeff Davis touchdown.
And that's exactly what Jeff Davis wanted to do. March it down the field and get a score. And that's big for our defense coming out at halftime. We're going to have to answer the call right there. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't see Jeff Davis go for 2 right here.
Yeah, try to recoup that lost extra point earlier, but it does look like they'll kick it.
He does have the wind to his face. Low snap. It is good, though. So with 34 seconds left in the half, Jeff Davis goes up 20-17 here at the Red Kingdom. And I don't know, that's exactly what we were expecting right here.
We'll see. We'll see if the Red Raiders decide to try to get aggressive here and maybe put some points on the board before the half. Because, again, Jeff Davis will receive the ball to start the second half, and, you know, they'll be looking to keep their foot on the gas.
Oh, yeah, they're going to come out, and like I said, that's going to be a big series when we come out at the half for our defense. See if we can answer that call or if we're willing to answer the call. Our Red Raiders come out to receive the ball. 34 seconds left in the half. A good return would be great right here, and like you said, let's be a little aggressive maybe.
And we've seen some big returns from our special teams this year.
We sure have. Our guys can be lightning in a bottle in a hurry. Looks like they're going to set it up to kick it off towards Jeff Davis' side. Little pooch kick. And they're going to call for a fair catch right there. So our Red Raiders going to start with the ball at the 35-yard line. We do have one timeout remaining in the half. Let's see what Coach Thad and company want to do here. Our Red Raiders come out with one wide receiver to the top, twins down to the bottom, one running back in the backfield. They're sneaking a guy up. Handing off to Keandre Dixon. He's trying to get outside, and I think they're going to get us for holding.
Yeah, big run there, but I think it'll come back.
Oh, man, I think that was bad. I think Amari had him inside the shoulders and let go of him. I think that wasn't that's not a great call on our side for sure.
Holding on the play.
And to me, it's who threw it seemed to come a long way away. So that's going to bring up first down and about 18 for our Red Raiders.
Yeah, that run would have set us up with a chance to capitalize here.
Yep.
We just kneel on it and take it to the half. So going into the half, Jeff Davis will lead the Red Raiders 20-17.
Hey, y'all stay tuned because this is going to be a show, I think.
Yeah, we got all the makings of a big second half coming up, and we'll be back. We're going to sit here and honor some guys as they go into the Raider Wall of Fame, and then we'll be back with y'all for the second half.
Playoff hopes. And everybody, let's give a round of applause for our future Wall of Fame inductees.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me draw your attention to the 50-yard line. The Red Raider Touchdown Club would like to honor this year's Red Raider Wall of Fame inductees. Our first inductee is Mr. Wayne Brigman. Mr. Brigman, a graduate of Bacon County High School, class of 1962, was part of Bacon County's most successful teams of the early 1960s, coached by Wall of Fame member Arnie Gutierrez. Wayne was one of the folks that inspired the saying, "Dynamite comes in small packages." Most nights, Wayne was one of the smallest players on the field. However, what he lacked in size, he more than made up for in toughness and speed. One of the most electrifying running backs in the state during his time, Wayne was selected on the All-State team as a senior. Wayne's career path after graduation had him leading the recreation department in Pierce County for many years. He coached recreation and middle school football for most of those years. He was very successful and endeared himself to vast numbers of youth in Pierce County. For us in Bacon County to relate, Mr. Wayne was considered the Coach Doug Taylor of Pierce County. Unfortunately, Wayne passed away at a way too early age. We are honored to host many of his family members tonight. Receiving his plaque is Wayne's son, Jay Brigman. Our second inductee, Mr. Tony Lee. The Red Raider Touchdown Club is proud and honored to add the name of the 1976 graduate, Tony the Goat Man Lee, to the Wall of Fame. Tony will forever be remembered for the most memorable play in Mojo's history. During Tony's time, the Irwin County Indians were one of the Bacon County Red Raiders' biggest thorns in their side. Irwin County always fielded and still does very strong football teams. It was extremely difficult for our Raiders to get a victory over them. As a freshman, Tony's team was coached by Ben Snipes, and they were successful with wins over the likes of Clinch County, Appling County, and Charlton County, but not Irwin. In fact, they were successful enough that when Irwin County was looking for a new coach that off-season, they offered the job to Coach Snipes, and he accepted. The next season saw Coach Snipes bring his highly ranked Irwin Indians to the Mojo, with hardly anyone giving the Raiders much of a chance. But Tony and his teammates were determined to welcome their old coach back home. During that game, Tony, from his linebacker position, was able to block a punt and then scooped and scored what turned out to be the game winner in the glorious 15-13 Bacon County victory. Unfortunately, Tony's career came to an end as a senior with a severe knee injury. In the Irwin County block was not only the great play of Tony's career, but to those of his era want to say to Tony, thanks for the memories and congratulations, Mr. Tony Lee. Our next football player inductee, Mr. Tommy Davis. Tommy's career as a Red Raider ended in 1984 with his graduation, but in the years leading up to this event saw Tommy playing some of Bacon County's best and most memorable games in our school history. Playing linebacker as a junior, Tommy was a significant contributor to what turned out to be Bacon County's best defense ever. His team still holds the record for team defense, giving up an average of only 5.5 points a game. That year saw shutout victories over Clinch County, Appling County, Jeff Davis County, Charlton County, Brantley County, and McIntosh. Tommy and his teammates followed those feats with a thrilling victory in the Mojo over #1 Clinch County. When asked who the most influential people in his football career, Tommy said first, the late Tommy Taylor, who taught me to love violent collision football, and Coach Tony Rigdon, who taught me the Christian warrior spirit. Both of these coaches are currently in the Wall of Fame. After high school, Tommy played college football at Presbyterian College before returning to coach football for the Red Raiders under head coaches John Stevens, Tony Rigdon, and Scott Brown. Tommy, we salute your service to our program and the entry of your name on the Wall of Fame. And last but certainly not least, Coach Gavin Vickers. 1980 turned out to be a momentous year in many ways. The University of Georgia won the national championship, and Alma-Bacon County got new residents named Gavin and Vicky Vickers. It is evident that these two new residents were and still are a true blessing to this community. Vicky's volunteer service to this community can be found all over Bacon County. We are truly grateful for all she has done for the betterment of our small town. Thank you very much, Miss Vicky. But tonight, we are honoring the other Vickers, Mr. Gavin. Gavin retired in 2008 after serving in the Bacon County School District for 28 years. Those years, along with 4 years in the Charlton and the Near counties, give Gavin a total of 32 years of serving kids in our area. Gavin's career in Bacon County had him serving all 28 years in an administration role. The first 19 years as an assistant principal, and the final 9 years as principal. Gavin's passion for primarily the kids and the desire to see them succeed in academics in life. His passion was also shown in his desire to help our local kids in athletics. All through his years in education, he willingly served in athletics. He coached basketball for 10 years, baseball for 14 years, and tonight we place his name on the Wall of Fame for coaching football for 24 years from 1980 to 2004. This service came under a number of head coaches. His dedication was always there in good and tough times. His influence on the youth in our community has been invaluable, and we thank him very much. The Red Raider Touchdown Club is pleased to enter the name of Coach Gavin Vickers on the Wall of Fame. Thank you, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all of these 2025 inductees one big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, the Bacon County Raider Regiment under the direction of Dr. Will Garrett and assisted by Miss Renee Garman. They present a part of their 2025 show titled On Air Live, featuring the music of Dua Lipa, Florida Georgia Line, Jason Aldean, Redbone, Bonnie Tyler, Forrest Frank, and Elevation Worship. Soloists include Montserrat Hernandez, Marcus Garrett, Alan Cisneros,
Peyton Boatwright, Morgan Smart, and Cade Mosley. Drum majors, Kathy Guyton, Cheyenne Jones, and J.C. Steedley. Is your band ready? You may take the field for your performance. band would like to thank Southside Church of God for feeding the band today, and special thanks to our gold sponsor, First Franklin, for sponsoring the halftime show this evening.
All right, football fans, I told you tonight was going to be a
All right, we're back here in Bacon County to start the second half between Jeff Davis and your Red Raiders, with Jeff Davis leading 20-17. And Heath, what's Bacon County got to do to turn this around?
Oh, man, we got to come out right here, hit them in the mouth on defense, stop them, and get the ball back to the offense and let them do what they've done all night, man. We've been able to drive and move the ball. But, man, defense, we just got to stop that wing tee with all the options behind it, and, you know, ask our defense to do what they've done all year long, man, and let's just be big and huge, and they've done that. I'm proud of the heart that they show, and that's what we're going to need right here to start the second half. And a little pooch kick. Going to come down about the 31-yard line.
32-yard line.
Yeah, that first half for Jeff Davis, you know, they just executed their offense for the most part. They came up. You want to get them in third and long. Well, they were able to convert, I know, at least a couple 3rd and 10s or longer.
That's right.
And it's just, you got to be able to put a hat on a hat and account for everybody on the field at all times.
Yep. And like I said, man, we knew coming into this was going to be a heavyweight fight tonight, blow for blow, and see which one flinches first. And, man, right now nobody's flinched. They're just coming up with big shots, and I don't expect any different here the second half. Our Red Raider defense comes out with a 4-man front. Fake or hand off the dive play. Right up the middle to number 34. Picks up 12 yards on the play.
Number 8, Mike Dixon. First down, Jackets.
And that's what we talked about, just stopping that play right there. It's nothing fancy. They just handing it off to that big fullback. I'd say he's every bit about 230. And, man, he don't do nothing but run downhill. He ain't looking for a cut. He ain't looking for nothing but next yard. Hand it off to him again. And he's going to pick up about.
Wrong hit by Farron Moore. Good run by the Jackets. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, we're going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. I was watching the referee across the way there. He ran way up there. Bring up 2nd down and 5 for our Red Raider defense. Man in motion, hand it to him again. And he's brought down, but, man, he picks up a first down, I think.
Mason Johnson.
I was going to bring up a short 3rd down and 1.
Raider fans, make some noise for your
And, man, how many times did we come up big the other night over in Berrien County on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1?
Man, time and time again. We needed that defense to step up. They did it.
And they got to answer the call right here. Third and 1. Handed that big fullback. And, man, that's going to be very, very close to the first down.
good stop.
It is going to be a first down. Man, our defense really tried to stand up right there and make the stop, but he was able to fall forward just a little bit that he needed. Brings up first down, and they cross over into Bacon County's territory. Our Red Raiders come out with a 4-man front on defensive line. Send a man in motion.
He's getting wrapped up there by Carter Chansey.
And, man, he's going to lean forward for about a gain of about 4 yards. Carter hit him in the backfield.
Yeah, he got a lot more out of that than I thought he was.
And nobody come helping him out. Bring up 2nd down and 6. Jeff Davis brings that big fullback, number 34, out again. 9 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd down and 6. Hand it off to him again. And, man, he just keeps churning his feet and getting yard after yard.
Jackets with another run just short of the first down. Bring up 3rd and an inch.
Another 3rd and 1 for for Jeff Davis.
All right, Raider fans, third down.
Oh, they're going to get us to jump off sides. That's going to give them a cheap first down right there.
Yeah, you want to make them earn it, that's for sure.
Which Jeff Davis knew we had our ears pinned back. We were coming to get it. Jeff Davis eating the clock up while they're going. First down and 10. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Jeff Davis is in Bacon County territory. And it was a ball fumble.
Ball loose on the play.
He's going to lose a few yards on the play.
Number 5, Jalen Marion.
That looked like that ball just went from the center right through the quarterback's legs, didn't it?
Weird play all the way around there.
Fortunate for Jeff Davis, that didn't go our way. Bring up second down and 13. The ball spotted on Bacon County's 35. They do that little toss sweep. He gets it back to, picks up about 2 yards. Going to bring up third down and 11 right here. Man, this would be huge for our Red Raiders right here to make a stop. And they might be in 2-down territory too. Pitch it.
Oh, that
it's
ball's
a ball
on the
in the
ground.
dirt. It's still on the dirt. They're going to recover it there. Going to bring up a big fourth down and, what, about 16, ain't it?
Yeah.
Bring up 4th and long.
And that's going to bring out their big kicker. Looks like he's setting up for a punt. He's going to try to pin us deep right here.
This will be the first time I've seen Jeff Davis punt tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
If he gets that ball way up in the air, man, that wind might carry it for us. Just to his back for sure. He's going to try to cough and kick it. And then through the end zone. I thought they had a man right there. He couldn't have kicked it much better. Got his return man or cover man twisted around. And our Red Raiders are going to take over right on the 20-yard line. We asked for them to step up and win right there, and they did.
Yeah, that's what we needed.
So our offense is on the field, seeing what we can do. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the top side, one wide receiver down at the bottom, one running back in the backfield. Hand it off to Keandre Dixon. He's trying to get the edge. He's going to pick up a few yards, run out of bounds.
A little bit of run room for Keandre Dixon. Bring up 1st and 7.
Going to bring up second down and 7 right here. Or 8. They're going to go with 8 on that.
Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Raiders.
We got twins down to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top, tied into the top side. One running back in the backfield. Scotland drops back. He's got a man open. That's Amari Riles, and he runs out of bounds. And that's going to be a first down for our Red Raiders. Nice pitch and catch by Amari and Scotland right there. And Scotland's developing, man. He let that ball go before Amari had his head around, let him open. right there, and you want to see that. First down for our Red Raiders. Hand it off to Keandre Dixon. He spins, and he's going to pick up maybe a couple of yards on the play.
Short game of play, bring up 2nd and 6.
I ain't hating that play. 3 plays at 4 yards is a first down. Boy, they taught me how to add over there in Bacon County.
That's good math.
That's right. We come out with twins to the bottom side, 1 wide receiver to the top. Scotland goes back to pass. He's throwing it deep and just overthrows everybody on that play.
No options open for Scotland Hennessy. Thrown out of bounds, bring up 3rd down.
Bring 3rd down and a long 7 yards right here.
Scott McCarty just threw about a 15-yard spiral back to a referee right there.
I mean, you can't hide athleticism. Red Raiders come out with twins to the bottom side, 1 wide receiver to the top side.
Oh, and he's got a man.
Amari. Oh, right through his hands. And there is a flag on the play. I think it's going to be a late hit.
Flag on the play.
Man, Mari had a chance there. He might have still been running.
Oh, it's on us. Decline. Legal man downfield. That was not what we wanted.
No, that's going to cause the Raiders have to punt the ball back to Jeff Davis here.
Yep.
And this 3rd quarter's kind of flying by. We're under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd already.
Honestly, neither team's really trying to move fast. Low snap. Another low driver, end over end.
Yeah, Jeff Davis is going to take over near midfield.
Yep. That was definitely not a good snap or a good kick right here. Gives Jeff Davis about midfield where they'll take over at. Four minutes and 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Our Red Raiders are down 17-20. Ball was spotted on Jeff Davis's 49. Handed off to big number 34.
And he's met by Nolan Powell right at the line.
Number 22 and number 11 came in and finished that up for him. But, man, Nolan manned up right there and just stopped him dead in his tracks.
Yeah, I don't think he budged.
No. And, again, junior. Fake the handoff, fumble.
Ball on the ground.
Let's see how they move it out. We got some guys saying it's ours.
It is.
It is Bacon County ball. Good job by our defense. He went to pull it, and when he did, one of our guys knocked it clean out of there for him, and we recovered the ball. Exactly what we needed right at that moment of time. So with 4 minutes and 1 second left in the 3rd quarter, our Red Raiders start on their side of the field on their 49.
Yeah, and there's another big play by that Raider defense.
We come out with twins to the top, twins to the bottom, one running back in the backfield. We try to get them to jump off sides. Scotland looks to the sideline. They're doing some shifting across there. Keandrick hits up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 3 to 4 yards on the play.
Short game. Bring up 2nd and 6.
Nice hard run by Keandrick. Was trying to get toward the off the tackle there and cut back up right there between the guard and the center. Them guys had a nice little hole open, and the linebackers brought him down, but good run by Keandrick right here. 2nd down and about 7. Scotland readies everybody. He drops back for a pass. Oh, it's intercepted.
Yeah, just didn't quite fit that one in there to Amari.
Nope.
Interception by the Jackets.
Turned around and gave it right back to him. Wasn't a bad pass. He just stepped in front of it there at the last minute. And that's what a heavyweight fight is, y'all. It's one punch and they throw another punch. So our guys are going to come in and keep punching at it. And we're going to ask our defense to stand back up here. Send a man in motion down this way. Hand it out to the big fullback. And, man, he's going to chomp off about 5 yards on the play.
Good little play by the Jackets, brought down by Carter Chansey and Theron Moore.
Had a stretch here of a couple minutes with some huge momentum swings. That Raider defense will try to answer back right here.
Jeff Davis comes out with twins to the top side. Main part of their offense. They do the pitch. And it is successful. Brings it all the way down to Bacon County's 45, 46-yard line.
I tell you, their quarterback, he lives dangerously because he makes that pitch at the last moment, time and time again.
I'll tell you, again, just knowing this offense, he's taking his hits this year. That's a tough kid right there to be able to, like you said, wait to the last minute and make that pitch and make it accurately. First down for Jeff Davis.
And as he's doing that, he's the kid that intercepted that pass on defense.
That's right. Hands it off to the big fullback again and nowhere to go.
Nowhere to run the play.
Great job by our D-line right there to hold up on that one. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 for the Jackets. Jackets coming in with the heavy formation. Have not thrown the ball all night.
They send a man in motion. He pulls it. And, man, Theron Moore is not fooled whatsoever.
Theron Moore able to hang on to that quarterback. Bring up 3rd down.
Bring up a 3rd down and a long 7. For Jeff Davis. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to get one play in.
And they stop him the 3rd time. Raiders make some noise.
And it's a fumble. It's on the dirt.
Ball loose on the ground.
And Carter Chansey, man, come in there and broke that up.
Jackets are able to recover it, but that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down for Jeff Davis. Carter Chansey really spun that quarterback around, and for whatever reason, he thought it was a good idea to let go of it. And we almost recovered it right here.
Yeah, that might have been the last play of the 3rd quarter there as well, Heath.
Yep.
That third quarter just flew by.
It did.
You didn't have either team score. I think there was 2 possessions apiece maybe there.
Back and forth during the third
Yep.
quarter. Yellow Jackets still up 20. Red Raiders 17. But it's fourth down.
This fourth quarter shaping up to be a good one. You got a 1-score game, 3 points here. Kind of what we expected. We talked about it earlier.
That's the game you want to be in right there for me. I want to be in a heavyweight fight. I want to be in that, slugger that just keeps pounding and keeps going. For our young men to see how we are tested, and we are battle tested, man. We've come from behind. We fought hard all year long, man. We didn't start till 1 o'clock, or feels like 1 o'clock in the morning one time. It's just been that kind of year. So our guys are battle tested. It's to see if we can answer the call right now. And they're going to definitely try to pin us deep right here.
FCA is hosting the 5th quarter fellowship at New Vision Church from 9:30 p.m. all the way to midnight. Come on out and have fun for games, worship, and a great message with good food and games.
So that brings on the punt team for Jeff Davis. And they're definitely going to try to angle that somewhere because they don't want to give it to Santiago Bazell. And that's going to drop about the 20-yard line and take a Bacon County bounce back towards Jeff Davis' way. And our Red Raiders are going to start right there on about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, a couple good stops there in a row by that Raider defense.
Oh, we got a flag on the play.
Also, for any families and friends, come out for Trunk or Treat October 28th from 6 to 7:30. A bunch of people have their trunks up and full of candy and decorations and prizes and games. And it is here at the school in the parking lot, October 28th.
Let's see what the call's going to be here. They're talking about a lot. Blocking the back on us. So that's going to back us up. All the way down to about the 11-yard line, if I'm not mistaken.
That's going to back us up a little bit, but still, it's going to bring up first down. First drive of the fourth quarter.
Like to see that Raider offense kick it in gear here.
And they definitely can, man. They are capable of making some big plays. Again, got to quit having them drop them flags on us. Here again, it's backing us up. Yep, all the way down to the 11-yard line. Where our Red Raider offense will take over. We've got twins to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top. Hand it off to Keandre Dixon. Trying to make some guys miss. He turns it upfield.
Yeah, he's breaking some tackles out there.
Strong run.
And he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. And honestly, I didn't think he was going nowhere with it.
Bring up second and 4.
Jeff Davis had that play sniffed out well. We got an injury on the field, so we'll take a timeout. We'll return shortly. All right, and we're back.
Our Red Raiders have a second down and about 4. Here, Keandre Dixon had a nice run. Hands it off. Nowhere to go. Pick up a couple maybe. Gonna bring up 3rd down and a long 4.
Bring up 3rd and short.
Our Red Raiders, we coming out with twins to the top side, twins down here to the bottom side. We're coming down into our bunch set now.
Big 3rd down for that Raider offense.
Yep.
Want to see them keep the drive alive. Critical time here in this game.
I think that was miscommunication right there. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Connection on the play by Scotland Hennessy to Santiago Brazil. They'll bring up 4th down.
So that's going to bring on our punt team.
Yeah, we'll need Isaiah to get a good punt off here. Jeff Davis will possibly end up with some pretty good field position.
Yep. Nice snap. High punt. And their running back return guy has it.
Yep, room down the sideline. And, man, he gets hit hard there by Isaiah.
Good return on the play for the Jackets. Tackle made by the punter, Isaiah Thomas.
Gives Jeff Davis great field position right here. 10 minutes and 21 seconds left here in the game. Definitely not what you wanted to give them right here.
Well, Heath, this is one of those moments where you're asking the defense for a huge stop.
And we had cover guys down there. I don't know if they thought he had a fair catch on or what.
Raider defense has stopped him 3 times in a row. Can they make it a 4th?
Number 16 brings them in at quarterback, wing T offense. Hands off big number 34. He's got a hole. And number 1 saves the touchdown for Bacon County.
Stopped by Jamon Ellis. Deep in Raider territory. Bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal for Jeff Davis. They are on the 5-yard line, 4.5-yard line.
We're under 10 minutes to go in the game. That play was blown up from the start there. That just pressure up the middle.
There and more, and Amari Riles just come in there like their hat was on fire. Drops him back a yard. Going to bring up 1st and goal on the 5-yard line.
All right, Raider fans, your defense needs you. Make some noise.
That toss pitch again.
And another stop in the backfield. By the Red Raiders, bring up 3rd and very short.
Bring up 3rd and goal on about the 3-yard line. He picked up a couple on the play. Try to get us to jump off sides. Our guys did a good job of not biting on that. Clock winding down to 8 minutes and 36 seconds left in the game. Hand it off to the.
That's going to be a touchdown for Jeff Davis.
That dive play right up the middle to number 34. All he needed was a couple, and he got it. Jeff Davis comes on for the point after try. Wind is in the kicker's face. But it is up, and it is good. So with 8 minutes and 26 seconds left in the game, Jeff Davis goes up by 10, 27-17 here at the Red Kingdom.
This is going to bring upon go time for sure for the offense now. Heath, talking about being down by 2 scores with 8 minutes and 26 seconds to go, and against a team with the style of offense of Jeff Davis, there's no longer any possessions or any time to waste in this ball game.
No, we've got to go down there and answer right now and then get the ball back and do the same thing. We're at crunch time for sure. Our Red Raiders are set to kick it or receive the kick.
This is where you like to see that return team with a huge return here if they get a chance.
But man, Jeff Davis has kicked it to our up backs or out of bounds most of the night.
Yeah, they've had a pretty clear game plan with their kickoffs.
Do not put it in the hands of our 3 deep guys, man. They're dangerous. They can hurt you on any kick. High kick. And it goes out of bounds. We touch it. That's where we're going to take over is about the 32-yard line. For whatever reason, when they run in on that ball, it just seems like it's tough for them to grab a hold of. So that's always a scary return right there. And I know Keandrick wanted to take it and run on down the field, but we were fortunate that ball bounced out of bounds. So our offense comes onto the field. We've got twins to the bottom, 1 wide receiver to the top, and they double-team San Diego up top all night. Handed to Keandrick. He spins, trying to make some guys miss. He's going to pick up a couple of yards right there. Nowhere to really go.
Flag on the play for the Jackets. Short run by Keandrick Dixon.
See what the penalty is. Unsportsmanlike on us. Man, that has been our killer all year long. So that's going to back us up 10 yards.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Thad's too happy with that one.
No.
Clarification. Flag on the Raiders, personal foul.
That's going to pack us up 15 yards. Bring up a long play right here for our Red Raiders. We got trips to the top side, 1 wide receiver to the bottom side. Scotland goes back to pass. He's throwing it deep.
Ooh. Man, he overthrew Santiago, and that DB, he jumped up for it, hit him right in the hands, and I don't know why he jumped, but.
Yeah, all he had to do was catch that ball, bring it in.
But the Raiders will live to see another down right here.
Incomplete pass by Scotland Hennessy. Bring up second and long.
I don't know what the whistle's about. We third down. And
Third down.
Scotland's flushed out of the pocket.
Connection made to Scotland Hennessy to Santiago Bazell.
So that pass is complete.
I don't know who it was, but somebody took a hard lick from Santiago over there on that sideline.
Yeah, they did. That's still going to bring up a long fourth down for our Red Raiders. And it looks like our offense is going to stay on the field. 8 minutes left in the game.
Big play for the Red Raiders. Fan, make some noise.
And we're going to call a timeout.
Timeout Raiders.
Coach Thad and Coach Wilder must not like what they saw on the defensive side over there.
While they take a timeout, we'll take one as well. And we're back.
Our Red Raider offense is staying on the field. 4th down and 12 right here. We got twins to the top side, twins down here to the bottom, one running back in the backfield.
Big play for the Raiders.
And that ball's intercepted.
That ball was just overthrown.
Yep.
Intercepted by the Jackets.
And Jeff Davis is going to take over right there on Bacon County's 40-yard line.
Still plenty of time on the clock in the 4th quarter. Big Raiders stop here.
I'm seeing the defense back out there. Jeff Davis will start on the Raider 40-yard line. 7 minutes, 52 seconds left to go in the game.
Handoff, dive play. We heave him in the backfield. He wiggles loose. We bring him down after a gain of about a yard and a half.
Caden Barnes will stop. Bring up 2nd down.
Bring up 2nd down and about 9 for Jeff Davis. 7 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. Toss pitch again. Nowhere to go.
Caden Barnes. That'll bring up Raider. Third down.
Great job by Theron Moore to come out of that defensive tackle spot, man, and track him down. Caden Barnes was there also to help him out, number 22. Bring up a big third down here.
Jackets 39 on the play. Red Raiders make some noise for this defense.
Our Red Raiders come out with our four-man defensive front. Toss pitch again. And number 25.
And that's going to bring up fourth down Jackets.
I believe there's a late flag in there on the play.
I think so too. We'll see what the flag is. I don't know. Unsportsmanlike on us again.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Taunting called on the play. Bring up Jacket first down.
Definitely one of those moments where you want to see the guys keep their cool and maintain their heads out there. Not sure we're still sorting out something or what.
Number 16 comes under center, getting ready to go. First down and 10 for Jeff Davis. Hand it off to that big fullback again.
Flag on the play.
And we finally was able to wrangle him down a little bit. See what the call is going to be. Holding on Jeff Davis. That's going to back him up 10 yards.
Holding on the offense. Back him up quite a bit. Bring up first and long.
Bring up first and about 20. Ball's placed on the Bacon County's 24-yard line, 29-yard line. Hand it off to that big fullback again. And, man, he is just churning his feet.
Yeah, and that clock just keeps on ticking. You know, Jeff Davis, they want to eat up as much of it as possible. That's their best friend right now.
Oh, yeah. It's going to bring up second down and about 14.
All right, Red Raiders, big stop to that defense. Make some noise.
Clock is down to 5 minutes here in this game. And they're going to call a timeout.
Yeah, we're under 5 minutes, and we'll take a timeout as well. All right, and we're back here. 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the ball game. Jeff Davis leads by 10 over the Red Raiders here. Jeff Davis facing a 3rd and 13.
3rd and long.
4 minutes and 55 seconds left in this game. Jeff Davis has the ball on Bacon County 22. And there's the pitch. And great job by Jamon Ellis to come off his block, get that pitch guy.
Yeah, if he doesn't come off that block and make that tackle, that's probably a score for Jeff Davis there.
That's going to bring up 4th down Jackets.
So that's going to be 4th down and about 9 for Jeff Davis. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. It's ticking down. Play clock's down to 24 seconds. They're still keeping their offense on the field.
They're probably going to let that play clock go all the way down and call a timeout.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to do.
Take as much time on the clock as they can. Short time in this 4th quarter.
And they do call a timeout with 2 seconds left on the play clock. That is their 2nd timeout of the half.
Yep, and Heath, we'll see Jeff Davis. I mean, you'd have to assume they'll come out and try a field goal attempt here.
You would think so, with the field goal kicker they got.
I mean, it would make it a 13-point game, which it would still be a 2-score game as
right.
it is now. But we haven't seen a pass from Jeff Davis all night.
No, we definitely don't need to be lulled to sleep right here.
As the Jackets bring out the field goal unit, let's give a big old shout out to both the bands for tonight.
So that brings on the field goal unit for Jeff Davis. We've had one blocked already tonight. It would be nice if we could get somebody's hand in there to block this one.
About a 35-yard field goal for the Jackets. Wind's blowing in his face.
There's a snap. And it's blocked again by Amari Rouse.
Kick by the Raiders. That'll bring up Red Raider. 1st down.
He's just a machine out there on special teams.
And there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
What? That, I don't even know what that call is.
I was watching reactions from the coaches. I know Coach Wilder just flipped the lid down there.
So that's going to bring on Jeff Davis offense. I don't know what that call even is.
All right, so Bacon County is going to call a timeout here after whatever just happened, and so we'll come right back. What was it? On which player?
Leaping. I didn't even know that was a penalty.
I know. I think it is at the pro level if you touch somebody, like as you're leaping over. But all right, and we're back here as Jeff Davis will take over. 4th and very short inside the Raider 10-yard line.
That call was leaping on our field goal block. And he's going to fake the handoff.
That'll be a touchdown, Jackets.
There's a late flag in the end zone there.
And another penalty on the play.
That was very late. And looking at the replay and all, I didn't see anything after the fact. So it looks like offsetting penalties right here.
Yep. Touchdown will stand.
Touchdown will stand. Yep.
Personal foul for both teams on the play, after the play.
So Jeff Davis sets up for the point after try.
Kick looks to be up and good there. Jeff Davis celebrating the score. Jeff Davis 34, Bacon County 17 with 3 minutes 48 seconds to go here in the ball game.
Jackets go up 34-17.
Jeff Davis is getting ready to tee it up to kick it off. They've got our guys drawn in pretty tight here. He looks like he's going to kick it to the Jeff Davis sideline. That's what he's going to do. We call for a fair catch over there.
Made by Scooter Johnson.
All right, so the Raiders will come out here down by 17. I mean, Heath, tell us, where's it unraveled out here in the fourth quarter for the Raiders?
Man, it's those penalties. That's been our killer all year. We get to a point, and it seems like we get one, then we get another one, and they just compound on top of each other, and we've got to get a handle on our discipline side of it. We want to get a little mouthy, and whether it's right or not, we've gotten that reputation, and they're not pulling any punches. They're throwing those flags quick on us, and it's eating us up. It's killing us. We got twins to the top side, one twins down to the bottom side. Scotland Hennessy's in the backfield. They throw it to number 3. He's brought down about the 34 or 44-yard line. And we've just not gotten real comfortable in our passing game tonight either.
Yeah, no. You know, we hit a deep shot early in the game.
Yep.
And I feel like here in the second half, I mean, we seem to be stagnant pretty much the whole time. We've had a couple turnovers.
And number 10 tries to come in there and get a blitz on us, and Keandre just did get a little bit. He actually got knocked back a yard. But, man, that number 10 comes screaming from his linebacker position, and we tried to put a hat on him, and he just blew up our lineman.
And Heath, we've had a couple, you know, big plays, big stops by the defense here in the second half that we just, you know, we weren't able to take advantage of.
That's right. Bring up third down and about 2 for our Red Raiders. Nice catch.
Pass complete from Scotland Hennessy to Amari Riles. Bring up Raider. First down.
And that's going to put it about midfield right here, about the 50-yard line for our Red Raiders, a first down. We got trips down to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top. Scotland's rolling out. Oh, right through the hands of Amari.
Pass by Scotland Hennessy just quite could connect. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down and 10. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock for our Red Raiders. Send Amari in motion. Throw a little screen pass to number 4.
What a tackle there in space.
Nice open field tackle by number 22 for Jeff Davis.
From Scotland Hennessy to Keandre Dixon. Great stop by the Jackets. Bring up 3rd and long.
Going to bring up 3rd down and about 8 for our Red Raiders. Yeah, that was a good tackle right there, open field tackle, man. You just don't get much better than that. Unfortunately, it's for the wrong color. We run trips to the top side, one wide receiver down to the bottom. One running back in the backfield. Scotland Hennessy pulls it down. And I think he's going to pick up a first down.
That will bring up Raider. First down.
Great job by Scotland there. That linebacker knew which way he was fixing to roll and came through there. Turned him the other way, and Scotland just pulled it down and got what he could get out of it. Was enough for a Red Raider first down. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the game.
That pass incomplete there in between a Raider and a few Yellow Jackets.
Brings up 2nd down and 10. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the game. And Jeff Davis knows we're passing scenarios, and they're bringing the house on most plays. And Scotland's just trying to get rid of it as quick as he can.
Man, that kid right there.
Oh, I think that's a catch right here, though. Oh, it hit the dirt.
That kid just came untouched off the edge and lit into Scotland there.
Scotland jumps up. Man, that looked like a catch to me.
Good pressure from the Jackets on defense. Passing complete to Isaiah Thomas, bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10. One minute and 5 seconds left in the game. Scotland draws back again to throw the pass. And this is intercepted.
Just missed his receiver there over the middle. Jackets make a play on the ball.
Interception by the Jackets. That's when we bring up 1st down with just under 1 minute to play.
There's a yellow jacket down after the plays, so we'll take a break and be right back. And with 57 seconds to go here in this game, we'll kind of start wrapping it up. Heath, we briefly touched on our guys, and I mean, you got to give credit to Jeff Davis. They've got some great players, some great athletes, some speed, some physicality, and they played their game. They executed their offense. They made the plays they needed to make, and at the end of the day, they're going to get the job done here tonight in this rivalry matchup. And, you know, you hate to lose at all. You hate to lose the region game, and you hate to lose against your rival. Tonight for Bacon County, it just didn't go our way.
No, it didn't. And again, we've just, as a coaching staff, they've got to work on clearing up these penalties. We can't keep giving them 20, 30 yards every series on penalties. I don't know the stats on that, but man, we're killing ourselves on that. When you got 150, 200 yards penalties, man, that's 2 touchdowns right here that we're just giving it to them.
Jeff Davis fans for coming all this way. And just a reminder,
yeah, it's just hard to find some consistency, you know, when you set yourself back. And I know it drives the coaches crazy. It's got to.
And, you know, I understand we're playing a very intense game. But our guys have just got to learn to control our emotions a little bit. Because that's, you know, again, we can't keep making these same mistakes and expecting a different results. It's just not going to happen that way.
Flag on the play. With only 12 seconds left.
And for JD, they're going to get out of here with a region win tonight.
Yep.
Position themselves well in the power rankings, I'm sure.
And that's going to be it right here.
And that'll be the ball game. Final score, Jeff Davis 34, Bacon County 17. As we come up short tonight here in Raider country. And Heath, next week will make that long trek over to Sylvester, Georgia to play Worth County.
Yep.
And with that, we'll sign off for the night. We appreciate everyone that stayed on, listened to the broadcast, and we hope to see you next week.